Assalamualaikum and a very good day to you all. In this video, I would like to share with you on how to share with you about annuity, the last part of chapter 5. So at the end of this topic, you should be able to determine the amount of an annuity or future value, determine the present value, determine the regular or periodic payment, determine the total interest, and solve problem involving mixed compound interest and annuity. Okay, so let's have a look. Annuity falls under J, so they are using compound interest rate. So as you can see in the mind map, there are two kinds of annuity. So two different situations. The first one is to calculate the future value of annuity. And the second one is don't know yet. We will know about it later. Okay, so let's have a look. In future value of annuity, what do we have over here? Yeah. So, timeline, not number line. Timeline. Okay, timeline. Okay, so SN is the future value. And R is regular payment. Regular payment. If it's monthly, monthly lah. If it's yearly, yearly lah. If it's three months once in 3 months, then 4 times per year. Okay. Now what is I? I is stands for J over M. Yeah. And N is what? N is M multiplied by T. N is also M multiplied T, or N is also what we call number of payment. Number of payment. And to get number of payment, we usually multiply M by T. Okay, but sometimes in the question we can already calculate how much the payment involved. No need to think about the time or M, T or M. So if we are going to represent on a timeline, future value of annuity means SN belong at the end of the timeline. Okay, so if it's at the end, then what is the amount at the start? At the start of the timeline, it is 0. Because future value of annuity is talking about a situation where you don't have any money, and then you do regular payment, regular deposit. So from 0 to SN, so you did your first payment R, and second R, third R, and so on. You see over there? So you keep accumulating R to get closer amount to SN. Okay, that is why the real life situation is something like the first one, invest in ASB or ASN. Okay, how does it represent? We deposit 500 every year for 10 years, and then we get 8% compounded annually. Or maybe you want to save or pay for a retirement scheme, which you need to deposit 300 every month for 20 years, and then you get a return of 5% monthly. Or maybe you miss your installment. Let's say you have to pay for your car for 650 ringgit monthly, but you missed it for how long? For 3 years. So the bank must denda you lah, because you have late payment. Okay, so your 650 ringgit payment is accumulated for 3 years, and then they will impose a 3.5 compounded monthly element on top of the sum. Okay, so there are three real life situations that we can use for calculating future value of annuity. Now, how to get the interest of annuity? Okay. When we start when we start from 0, okay, and then we keep accumulating money by paying regular payment until we get SN, okay, the R is without interest. Okay, because we pay monthly to save for money, the 500 or 600 here haven't include the interest. Tak masuk lagi interest. Bank tak kira lagi. Sebab baru nak simpan. So after at the end of the period here, the amount that you have paid is NR. But this NR is without interest. Mana datang yang interestnya? Interestnya datang pada amount SN. With interest. That is why we have to subtract SN minus NR to get the interest that we have accumulated over the term. Tak kisahlah setahun ke 5 tahun ke dan sebagainya. Okay, so that is the idea of future value of annuity. And 3 real life situations that might possible for us to use the formula for lah to calculate whatever amount asked. Maybe future value, regular payment, interest, or maybe how many times that we have to pay. Okay.